Okay, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here. And she just showed me on TMZ some breaking news from 5 minutes ago. Jerry Springer just died.
Wow.
At the age of 79.
You have it?
Ooh, yes, he is obviously the host of the Jerry Springer Show for 27 years.
Wow.
And he was one of the most influential but also controversial figures in TV history. He had been diagnosed with cancer a few months ago, according to a family spokesperson. And this week he took a turn for the worse, and he died at his home in the Chicago area. And remember, he was also a politician. He ran for U.S. Congress in 1970. He was elected to Cincinnati City Council in 1971. He was a mayor in 1977. He served one term. And then with the show, the Jerry Springer Show, that started in 1991. That's when he became a worldwide sensation.
Wow.
You know, at one point, his show was even more popular than Oprah.
I remember that.
In several different cities.
Everyone loved or hated the Jerry Springer Show.
It was interesting to watch.
Yes.
We'll say that.
Yes.
Jerry.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Well, rest in peace to Jerry Springer and condolences to his family. That literally just broke right now while we were sitting here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jasmine.
No problem.
All right. Now, Praz from the Fugees, you know, he's been on this trial for federal conspiracy, and he has been found guilty of all 10 counts. Ooh. This is an international conspiracy scheme, millions of dollars involved in foreign money that was used for the purpose of influencing U.S. government officials. He made separate donations to the campaigns of Barack Obama and to Donald Trump with money that was supplied to him by Joe Lowe, who was the alleged mastermind behind this whole scandal. Through his contributions, Lowe wanted to take advantage of Praz's alleged relationship with Obama and also connect with somebody associated with the Trump administration who could bury an embezzlement case. Now, Praz was charged with campaign finance violations in 2019. He was also offered a plea deal, and he turned that down, by the way.
Yeah.
They would have tossed all of his charges and also returned a portion of the $74 million that was seized from his 4 bank accounts. But he was so sure of his innocence that he turned down that deal.
Wow.
And actually went forward with a trial that now had 8 additional charges tacked onto it.
I wonder if he wishes that he didn't turn down that deal.
I'm sure he does. He just was found guilty. That's crazy. All 10 charges. So he's facing up to 20 years. They have not given him a date for his sentencing yet. Okay. He also did admit to being an FBI informant during this trial.
That should count for something, right?
I don't know if that helps you.
I mean, okay.
And you know what they're saying is, and the guy Joe Lowe, the one that's, the one that embezzled all the money, he's been on the run. And so basically they're saying that Praz knew what was going on, because Praz's whole thing was, look, they just gave me money, asked me to do, X, Y, and Z. He wanted a picture with Barack Obama, and I tried to set it up. He paid me X amount of dollars. He was basically saying he didn't know that those things were illegal.
Right.
And if you want to read more about this, by the way, before the trial started, Praz did a whole interview about everything with Rolling Stone. I think that's from like a couple of months ago.
Okay.
And so that's how you can really understand
the details of what happened.
The details of when all of this started and all of the trouble happened. And I mean, think about it. He had $74 million in his bank accounts that now has gotten seized. And Joe Lowe had siphoned, they're saying, more than $4.5 billion.
And Joe Lowe is MIA?
Yeah, he's missing in action. They believe that he's hiding out in China, but they don't really know.
Okay.
All right. So I guess we'll see what his sentence is going to be.
Yeah.
Now, Ime Udoka, he addressed the Celtics suspension at his introduction to the Houston Rockets. You know, he got hired by the Rockets.
Right.
And so here's what he had to say about taking accountability.
To take ownership and accountability for my part. They had a choice to make a decision, and they went that route. And my thing was own up to it, take responsibility, and I served the suspension and had to own it, honestly. So same thing I'll preach to the guys. I can't sit here and not take accountability myself. So it was their right to go about it however they wanted to, and that's the choice they took.
And he also expressed his gratitude for now having a second chance with the Rockets. So congratulations to him. We'll see how all of that goes, okay? And that was your Yeetie.
All right.
When we come back, we have About Last Night, and sometimes you just have to sit down. We'll talk about it. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.